Hi everyone, we're going to be learning today a restorative yoga pose called Queen of the Nile. And here's my equipment that I have for Queen of the Nile pose. I have 4 bolsters, I have 2 blocks, and I have 3 blankets. So when we get ready to set this up, you guys are going to need all that equipment. If you are at home and you are wanting to set this up, you could do this on your bed, or you could do this on the floor with couch cushions, blankets that you have at home, books instead of yoga blocks. So Queen of the Nile pose is a version of reclining relaxation pose. And last week we did reclining relaxation. You were here last week, weren't you? Okay. So we did the 2 bolster version of reclining relaxation. Today we're going to be doing the 4 bolster version. And why would we want to do that? In this pose, the legs are really supported in a really interesting way, which is that the outer thighs are going to be supported and the legs are going to be up, and it's going to make the body feel as if it's cradled. The other thing that's going to happen is the elbows are going to be supported and the hands can be either on the body or on the bolsters. So let me get started. The first thing you need to do is go ahead and take 2 bolsters, place 1 horizontally and 1 vertically. Okay, then go over and get 2 blankets. 1 blanket is going to go for your head, and 1 blanket is going to be for your hips. Okay? And you guys don't have to set this up right now, you can just watch. Now for your bolsters. These bolsters are going to be for your legs. So we're going to create a point or an arrow shape that can either come further this way or further that way, depending on what part of your body you want to support. They can also go outwards or inwards. And I'm going to show you how that works in a second. Then you're going to take some blocks, either place them at level 2, this is level 1, level 2, this is level 3, or level 1, depending on how your arms are. Now let me show you how to get into the pose. Okay? You're going to carefully sit down on the blanket and then support your thighs like this. And your legs might not touch. Your soles of your feet don't have to touch. They could be separated like that because it might be more comfortable. And then take your hands like this and kind of pull these into the sides. Now, here's an adjustment. I had a woman in the previous class whose legs were like this. So I told her to take a blanket on either side and extra support for her thighs, okay? So now for this, you're going to lean back and bring this in so that it supports your elbows, and then fold your hands in so they're on your hip bones. See how that happens? Like this. Or your hands could be cradling the bolsters themselves. Now, here's an adjustment. Place your elbows down, lift your pelvis up, and adjust your pelvis so that it's tucking more this way, so that you don't get achy in your lower back. And then adjust the head, cover yourself with a blanket, place your eye pillow on, and this is Queen of the Nile pose. Now, when you're ready to come out of the pose, it's important to straighten your legs if your legs have been bent for a long period of time. So what you would do is you would push the bolsters away and straighten the legs like this to give your legs a chance to Allow the circulation to come back into the legs. And then push this bolster away and take the blanket that was behind your head and kind of fold it. And then you can lie down and it's just the right height for you to be like this. Now, what I want to say before we begin is that this pose is good for headaches, eye strain, jaw pain, chest things like if you have any kind of cold or sinus condition as well, but it's also really great for cramping in the tummy. Because as you can see, you're opening up and with the legs supported, you're allowing a lot of breath to come into the abdominals, which allows the circulation to go into the intestinal area. And when you have breath, you have blood, and when you have blood, you have circulation, and when you have circulation, you have oxygenation, which brings fresh blood to that area of the body, and that's Queen of the Nile pose.